I just got back to the property and the tent is gone. Everything that was in there is gone with it. And somehow I have a hard time believing that someone stole this. So now I don't know what to do.
Hi, I'm Scarlett and I'm starting a permaculture project here on the east coast of Mallorca. Follow along as I document the whole process of transforming this derelict piece of land into a food forest.
Hello and welcome back to another video. It is my third day as a landlady and the weather has cooled down a little bit and it's nice and cloudy, so it's a perfect day to start clearing that path that leads up to the upper part of the property, which is the most important thing to do right now because I really want to be able to drive into the property instead of just in front of it. If you wonder why I'm using my Swiss Army knife to put up the sign, this is because I haven't brought all my tools to Mallorca yet, so I just have to work with what I have, and that is basically nothing than a Swiss Army knife and a chainsaw. So let's get started with the clearing. Behind me you can see the old path that used to go up to the upper part of the property, and I know this because at the Catastro, the land registry, you can actually look up pictures of wherever you are back to whenever they started taking satellite pictures, or in the case of Mallorca there is actually a photography that is made in 1956, if I'm not mistaken. And on the old pictures you can clearly see that there was a nice path through this dense forest, which I guess was used for donkeys to transport the almonds down from the orchard. So my goal is to restore this path as it once was, but instead of donkeys we're going to use it to drive up here by car. I think I'm gonna put you on time lapse so you don't have to wait here forever, and I'm gonna get to work. Okay, so I cut back the first 2 trees. I still have a long way to go. The whole distance to the top is 160 meters. So I think after today I will be able to estimate how long this is going to take. It feels really strange to be here and cutting back those trees because I have been going through this process like night after night. Whenever I wasn't able to sleep, I just imagined what I would do first and where I would put things and where I would plant which trees and so on. And now I'm just here doing it, and it feels like I am literally living the dream, even though it might not be the dream you have, but for me it's just an incredible feeling. So I realized that if I have to pull all these branches up to the top where I want to start my composting bin or composting area. I'm gonna have a hard time because it's so overgrown that I can't really walk through that path. That's why I'm actually clearing it. So I decided to, instead of starting from the bottom, I will start to clear this path from the top and working my way down to the entrance, which will make it a lot easier to get through and to actually just take the branches off as I go. Okay, then let's catch this cat by the tail. Is this just a German proverb, or can you also say that in English? Well, anyways, let's get started from the top. I just got back to the property and the tent is gone. Everything that was in there is gone with it. I sat here for a while and trying to make sense of it all, but honestly, I can't really explain how this... I mean, the chances were so small that just in these, 7 hours I was gone, someone stumbled over this property and went all the way through the bushes to steal a tent and sleeping bags. I mean, and not just that, but like, you have to dismount the whole tent and everything. It seems kind of ridiculous. It just doesn't make sense. So I contacted the previous owner, since now we're buddies, I have her number, and maybe she knows something, maybe some neighbor thought it was, squatters or something. Because they didn't know that the property was changing the owner. I don't know if I should go to the police or... I guess I'll just go down to the beach and have a swim to digest his first misfortune. And that happened to me in a long time. I've been very, very fortunate. The past years I've never lost anything or nothing got stolen, and I've got so many things for free, and I'm really grateful for what happened to me in the past years. So this negativity can't really break me. But of course it would be a shame because I'm already missing my new chainsaw and I loved my sleeping bag so much. I don't get it. I'm pretty sure I put these wine glasses in the tent too, so whoever took the tent must have taken out the wine glasses, but they took the rest of it. They didn't drink the wine though. Very strange robbery.
is a mess. It's the next day and I came up to the rooftop to do some yoga. I haven't been doing much yesterday after my first robbery here on the island, except for checking my insurance and seeing if it's covered and making a list of all the things that I actually did have in this tent. And the longer I was thinking about it, the more things came into my mind that I also put in that bag that didn't really have much value to anybody else, but they are quite precious to me because I use them a lot. For example, my sleeping bag has been with me for probably the last 15 years and it's been on so many trips, so many scout camps, and for anybody else it's just an old sleeping bag, but since I don't have one now, I have to buy a new one, and the new value of all these camping items were quite high now that I've counted everything together. And I still can't believe that this actually happened because, first of all, I did put up that privado sign exactly for that reason, so people would know that now this actually belongs to someone. My best guess is that it was someone from the neighborhood that thought that we were trespassing and tried to protect the property or something. But there is nothing that I can do now because what has happened. I mean, I could have taken that chainsaw home, but I don't have a car at the moment and it seemed so secure to me, and I don't want to be that person that is scared of losing things, and I don't want to create gates and fences all around the property to make sure nobody steals my stuff. That's just not me, that's just not the way I live. I like to have trust in people, and so far it worked very well for me. So it's been a couple of days since my tent and all my tools got stolen, and what I did do in the meantime was putting up all these signs on the property and also on some of the closest neighboring gates. And I've been talking to all the neighbors that were home, which was actually quite nice because now I got to know all of them, which was something I planned to do anyways, but I probably wouldn't have done this so quickly, and they were all really helpful and really friendly. And they all said that it was very strange and they can't believe that this actually happened because it's pretty remote, and I mean there are some people that pass by on the road, but where I put the tent, it's all up in the bush, and so someone actually really had to trespass and then go through that pain of walking through all these bushes up to where we put the tent. So there is actually nothing else I can do except for going to the police tomorrow and then start replacing all my stuff, all my tools, which really sucks, and it kind of pulled me down because I was so over the moon about this whole that I can finally start, and I prepared everything, and I did bring all my tools by ferry, so I carried them all here with my backpack that is now stolen as well. Yeah, but I think there are always worse things that can happen than losing material things, so I'm just very happy that I'm safe and the property is safe. I mean, that we can start this project. That said, you still have the possibility to be part of the Sonselva family and also supporting this project with your donation or by becoming a member, which will help us to buy all these new tools, not just the one that got stolen, but also all the other tools I will need to prepare this property to be able to host workshops in the near future. You can find all the information about this on our website, and also there are a couple of trees left that are waiting for their sponsor that we will plant this winter. I really hope I have more positive news to share with you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to not miss any updates on our theft story or anything else that is gonna come up. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.